Well, welcome back, everyone. This is WeAwake's WeAwake, and it is a group global meditation where we listen to one of the transformational tracks developed by WeAwake, and we do it together. And the tracks themselves are very powerful, but we have found, and research has indicated, that when people meditate together, there's definitely a field that is created. And we are in crazy times, very transformational times, and I think one of the most important things we can do to weather the storms and weather the changes that we're going through is to change ourselves, evolve ourselves. And last week after my last talk, my wife said, "That's what you always say." What? Over and over again. So I'm going to try to talk a little differently about something else besides that today. And everybody's right. I can see that she was probably right. So anyway, today we're doing it's a 20-minute track from Stealing Flow. Let me see if I can read you a bit of the information here. And let's see, it's part of a whole series of tracks to help the mind function at a higher level. And that's one of the things maybe I don't talk about, is that to get your mind and to get in flow states, in the zone, increase your mental capacity and your effectiveness, whether you sit in front of a computer, or you're an athlete or a musician, or a doctor or a nurse or anything really, or a cop or a soldier, whatever your thing is. This stuff will really help you to function at a higher level. And it is non-addictive, and it doesn't cause any damage that we've ever heard of after 10 years of doing this stuff. So, and it is for stimulating creative and flow and peak performance, insight, intuition, increased focus and flexibility. These tracks entrain to alpha, beta, theta, delta, gamma, alpha, theta flow zone. Also the Schumann resonance frequency of 7.83 hertz. Headphones recommended for optimal results. And I'm reading off the WeAwake app. So if you don't have one, go get it at the App Store. And it is absolutely free. And it's a 25-minute track, I was just informed. Okay, false advertising. But yeah, get the WeAwake app. It's so good. It gives you information about all the individual tracks. It shows you what tracks there are, what they do, and really helps you organize it. And it's much, much easier and simpler than just trying to put it on your hard drive someplace in some file. So, having said that, yeah, and why is that important to increase our performance and to achieve flow states and be our best selves? Because it's what we're here to do. And if we don't function at the highest level that we're capable of, or at least approaching that, it's just a personal and a collective tragedy, because the universe is calling us out to show up, be present, be here now, and give back and give our gifts. And that is one of the greatest joys of being alive, when we're actually fulfilling that function. So it gives us great peace and helps chase away the blues and the darkness and the despair that can come upon us if we don't do what we're supposed to be doing and live the lives we were born to live. So without further ado, why don't we get this thing rolling, Vanessa? And I'll see you on the other side. I'm back, folks. I think it was Heidi's suggestion to do this track, and yay, Heidi! What a wonderful track. It was a great experience. I loved it, and I hope you did too. Um, so, uh, yeah, a few years ago, I worked with individual clients. This was before the advent of WeAwake, and I worked with people online and addiction issues and other life issues. And I was working with a gentleman who was really smart, was very rich, very successful financially, and he blew through everything that I could throw at him. Integral theory, practice, this, that, and the other, all the stuff that would work with people with. And he said, "Well, John, I think I've got basically what you're saying down pretty well, but what do I need to work on?" I said, "Well, you're an asshole." And he went, "What?" I said, "Yeah, you're really an asshole. You're really arrogant, and you treat people like crap." And he went, so I said, "Your practice, what you need to work on is just go be kind to people and be respectful." So, the guy at the gas station, the little people, the old people, the children, everyone, just treat them with kindness and respect. Well, he wasn't too happy about that, but he said, "All right." And he did. And it was a great transformation for him. So, yeah, I think that's one of the important things, maybe one of the most important things that can come out of our inner development and our spiritual interior practice is development of kindness and treating people with respect. And I remember when I was living in San Francisco years ago, I was going to grad school, and I was listening to the Dalai Lama was being interviewed on the radio, and they just played this pretty long piece of Tibetan chanting. I don't know if you guys know that, but all this overtone stuff is great. And they asked the Dalai Lama, says, "Okay, that's really, really powerful sound and powerful, I guess, music. So what is the purpose?" The Dalai Lama said in his inimitable wisdom, "It is to help us be kinder to one another." And I said, "Oh God, thank you, Dolly. What a great answer that was." And I think right now, we have a serial bully in the White House. He's a real jerk. He treats everybody, unless you're kissing his butt, he treats everybody horribly. And there could be a tendency to that to become the new norm, just to treat people with disrespect and shame, and get more tribal, and people that don't look like you, or the right color, or the right belief, or the right whatever it is, or the right sexual orientation, or whatever the trip is, to just get worse and worse. And I've seen this happen in people that I'm close to in my extended family. It's a plague. And I think the antidote to that is kindness and respect. And, and I have a feeling that most everyone who's listening to this, you're pretty kind people, as far as I can tell. Your vibration is wonderful. And I met with Reverend Annabelle. I don't know if you're here today. I think it was yesterday, and we had a conversation with some people. It was an online event, and just the beauty of the souls that I was communing with was a real inspiration to me. So, yeah. So let's keep doing the work to be the people that we need to be, but let's practice kindness, and in times of these really, really difficult times that we're going through in so many ways, let's work on that. It makes life livable. It is a revelation. Also, sometimes it's a spiritual experience. If you haven't really reached out to people, and I tend to be pretty introverted, believe it or not, and I'm just kind of, my tendency would be to stay within myself. But if you reach out to people and connect, and we are now living, Pam and I are living in Louisiana, and we moved here from our beloved home in southern Utah to support her mother who's gotten old and needs family around. So here we are. And we moved in from a pretty lily white Mormon community, you know, sweet people. Okay. You know, I don't know about all Mormons, but I know my Mormons are pretty good. My Wayne County Mormons in Utah, I love them a lot, and they're good people. And we moved down here to where I think the population in the town we live is 60% Black. So it's been really wonderful for me to go out and connect with my Black brothers and sisters that I haven't had much of an opportunity to for years. And it's just been meeting different faces of God, and it's been a joy and an honor and a blessing, and it's done my heart really good. So be kind to yourself, yeah. Be kind to animals, for crying out loud, you know. And as some of you may know, we lost our beloved Lucy some months ago. She succumbed to cancer. And most dogs, I found out in my reading, that reach an advanced age, and Lucy was probably around 16. A large percentage of our dogs are dying of cancer. Well, I wonder why that is. You know, what have we done to the water that they drink in the streets, and the rain that falls, and the air they breathe, you know, that are causing our beloved brothers and sisters and companions, canine companions, to die of cancer. God, we got to clean up our acts, folks. So we're going to go down to Nollins tomorrow. We have found a dog that needs adoption, and so I'll keep you posted on that. But I love animals. I love dogs. I'm not so much a cat person, but I get it, Heidi. But I'm also kind to cats. So anyway, I hope to be kind to all you guys. If you need any help, if you need any love, if you need any advice, you know, you need any meditation tools, for crying out loud. And remember the app, okay, the WeAwake app in iTunes, and there's a couple other places where you can get it, which I don't remember right now. But the App Store, rather, not iTunes. Sorry about that. And it's a big help. And it's kind of exciting as you see your library grow over time, and you just make your gym, your inner gym, more effective and more fun and more useful. So I guess I'll leave it at that today. So God bless you guys. Thank you so much for showing up again, and God willing, we'll be here next time. Love you.